definition, real numbers may be defined as the union of both rational and irrational numbers. They may be each positive or negative and are denoted by using the image R. All the natural numbers, decimals and fractions come underneath this clause. In fact, a real number is a number that can be found on the number line. These are the numbers that we normalize, use, and utilize them in real world applications as like -3, -2, -1, -1/3, 0, 1/2, 1, √2, 2, e, 3, pi, etc. 1.2 The fundamental theorem of arithmetic. In your earlier classes, you have seen that any natural number can be written as a product of its prime factors. For instance, 2 is equal to 2, 4 is equal to 2 into 2, 253 is equal to 11 into 23, and so on. Now let us try and look at natural number from the other direction. That is, can any natural number be obtained by multiplying prime numbers? Let us see. Take any collection of prime numbers, say 2, 3, 7, 11 and 23. If we multiply some or all of these numbers, allowing them to repeat as many times as we wish, we can produce a large collection of positive integers. In fact, infinitely many. Let us list a few. 7 into 11 into 23 is equal to 1771. 2 into 3 into 7 into 11 into 23 is equal to 10, 6, 26. 2 square into 3 into 7 into 11 into 23 is equal to 21, 25, 2. 3 into 7 into 11 into 23 is equal to 53, 13. 2 cube into 3 into 7 cube is equal to 82, 32, and so on. Let us see. 13 7 ja 91, 91 5 ja 455, 455 3 ja 1365, 1365 3 ja 4095, 4095 2 ja 8190, 8190 2 ja 16 380, 16 380 2 ja 32 76 0. So we have factorized 32 760 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 13 as a product of primes, e.g. i.e. 32 760 is equal to 2 cube into 3 square into 5 into 7 into 13 as a product of powers of primes. Let us try another number, say 12 34 56 789. This can be written as 3 square into 3803 into 3607. Of course, this process is called fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Theorem 1.1, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Every composite number can be expressed factorized as a product of primes, and thus this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. Carl Friedrich Gauss, 1777-1855. An equivalent version of Theorem 1.2 was probably first recorded as Proposition 14 of Box 9 in Euclid's Elements before it came to be known as the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. However, the first correct proof was given by Carl Friedrich Gauss in his Disquisitiones Arithmeticae. Carl Friedrich Gauss is often referred to as the Prince of Mathematicians and is considered one of the three greatest mathematicians of all time. Along with Archimedes and Newton, he has made fundamental contributions to both mathematics and science. The prime factorization of a natural number is unique except for the order of its factorization factors. In general, given a composite number x, we factorize it as x is equal to p1, p2, dot dot pn. where P1, P2, Pn are primes and written in ascending order, i.e. P1 greater than P2 greater than Pn. If we combine the same primes, we will get powers of primes. For example, 32,760 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 13 is equal to 2, 2 cube into 3 square into 5 into 7 into 13. Once we have decided that the order will be ascending, then the way the number is factorized is unique. Example 1. Consider the numbers for n where n is a natural number. Check whether there is any value of n for which for n ends with the digit 0. Solution: if the number for n for any n were to end with the digit 0, then it would be divisible by 5, that is, the prime factorization of 4n would contain the prime 5. This is not possible because 4n is equal to 2. 2n shows the only prime in the factorization of 4n is 2. So the uniqueness of the fundamental theorem of arithmetic guarantees that there are no other primes in the factorization of 4n, so there is no natural number n for which 4n ends with the digit 0. You have already learnt how to find the HCF and LCM of two positive integers using the fundamental theorem of arithmetic in earlier classes without realizing it. This method is also called the prime factorization method. Let us recall this method through an example. Example 2. Find the LCM and HCF of 6 and 20 by the prime factorization method. Solution: we have 6 is equal to 2 1 into 3 1 and 20 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 is equal to 2 square into 5n. You can find HCF 620 is equal to 2 and LCM 620 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 is equal to 60 as done in your earlier classes. Note that HCF 620 is equal to 2 1 products of the smallest power of each common prime factors in the numbers. LCM 620 is equal to 2 power 2 into 6 power 1 into 5 power 1 products of the greatest power of each prime factor involved in the numbers. From the example above, you might have noticed that HCF 620 into LCM 620 is equal to 6 into 20. In fact, we can verify that for any two positive integers a and b, HCF AB into LCM AB is equal to a into b. We can use this result to find the LCM of two positive integers if we have already found the SCF of the two positive integers. Example 3. Find the SCF of 96 and 404 by the prime factorization method. Hence, find their LCM. Solution. The prime factorization of 96 and 404 gives 96 is equal to 2 power 5 into 3. 404 is equal to 2 power 2 into 101. Therefore, the HCF of these two integers is 2 power 2 is equal to 4. Also, LCM 96 404 is equal to 96 into 404 upon SCF 96 404 is equal to 96 into 404 upon 4 is equal to 96. Example 4. Find the SCF and LCM of 672 and 120 using the prime factorization solution method. Solution. We have 6 is equal to 2 into 3, 72 is equal to 2 power 3 into 3 power 2. 120 is equal to 2 power 3 into 5. Here 2 power 1 and 3 power 1 are the smallest powers of the common factors 2 and 3 respectively. SCF 672 120 is equal to 2 power 1 into 3 power 1 is equal to 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 2 power 3, 3 power 2 and 5 power 1 are the greatest power of the prime factors 2, 3 and 5 respectively involved in the 3 number. LCM 672 is 72 120 is equal to 2 power 3 into 3 power 2 into 5 power 1 is equal to 360. Remark. Notice 6 into 72 into 120 is equal not SCF 672 120 into LCM 672 120. So the product of three numbers is not equal to the product of their SCF and LCM. Express each number as product of its prime factors 140, 156, 38, 25, 5005, or 74, 29. Answer. 140 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 is equal to 2 power 2 into 5 into 7. 140 40 factorization. 156 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 13 is equal to 2 power 2 into 3 into 13. 156 factorization. Or 3 38 25 is equal to 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 17. 3 power 2 into 5 power 2 into 17. 38 25 factorization. 5005 factorization is equal to 5 into 7 into 11 into 13. 5005 factorization. 7429 is equal to 17 into 19 into 23. 7429 factorization. Question 2. Find the LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integers and verify that LCM into HCF product of the two numbers 26 and 91, 510 and 92, 336 and 554. Answer. 26 and 91. 26 is equal to 2 into 13. 26 factor. 91 is equal to 7 into 13 factors. 91 factors. HCF is equal to 13. 26, 91, 13 is common. LCM is equal to 2 into 7 into 13 is equal to 182. Products of the two numbers is equal to 26 into 91 is equal to 2366. HCF into LCM is equal to 13 into 182 is equal to 2366. Hence, product of two numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. Five hundred ten and 992. 510 is equal to 2 into 3 into 5 into 17. 510 factor. 92 is equal to 2 into 2 into 23. 92 factor. HCF is equal to 2. 2 510 or 92. 2 is common. LCM 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 17 into 23 is equal to 23,460. Product of the two numbers 510 into 92 is equal to 46,920. HCF and LCM is equal to 2 into 23, 460 is equal to 46,920. Hence, the product of two numbers HCF into LCM. Question 3. 336 and 54. 336 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. 336 is equal to 2 power 4 into 3 into 7. 54 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. 54 is equal to 2 into 3 power 3. SPF is equal to 2 into 3 is equal to 6. LCM 2 power 4 into 3 power 3 into 7 is equal to 3024. Product of the two numbers is equal to 336 into 54 is equal to 18144. SCF into LCM is equal to 6 into 3024 is equal to 18144. Hence, product of two numbers is equal to SCF into LCM. Question 3. Find the LCM and SCF of the following integers by applying the prime factorization method. 12, 15 and 21, 17, 23 and 29, 8, 9 and 25. First, 12, 15 and 21. 12 is equal to 2 power 2 into 5. 12 factor. 15 is equal to 3 into 5. 15 factor. 21 is equal to 3 into 7. 21 factor. SCF is 3 is common. SCF 3. LCM 2 power 2 into 3 into 5 into 7 is equal to 420. Second, 17, 23 and 29. 17 is equal to 1 into 17. 23 is equal to 1 into 23. 29, 1 into 29 is equal to 1 into 29. SCF is equal to 1. LCM is equal to 17 into 23 into 29 is equal to 1133, 9. Now 8, 9 and 25. 8 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2. 9 is equal to 2 into 2. 9 is equal to 3 into 3. 25 is equal to 5 into 5. SCF is equal to 1. LCM 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 is equal to 1800. Question 4. Given that SCF 306 is 657 is equal to 9, find LCM 306 657. Answer: SCF 306 657 is equal to 9. B. Know that LCM into SCF, product of two numbers. LCM into SCF is equal to 306 into 657. LCM is equal to 306 into 657 upon SCF is equal to 306 into 657 upon 9. LCM 2233, 8. Question 5. Check whether 6n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Answer: If any number ends with the digit 0, it should be divisible by 10, or in other words, it will also be divisible by 2 and 5 as 10 is equal to 2 into 5. Prime factorization of 6n is equal to 2 into 3n. It can be observed that 5 is not in the prime factorization of 6n. Hence, for any value of n, 6n will not be divisible by 5. Therefore, 6n cannot end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Question 6. Explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 are composite numbers. Answer. Numbers are of two size, prime and composite. Prime numbers can be divided by 1 and only itself, whereas composite numbers have factors other than 1 and itself. It can be observed that 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 is equal to 13 into 7 into 11 plus 1 is equal to 13 into 77 plus 1 is equal to 13 into 78 is equal to 13 into 6. The given expression has 6 and 13 as its factors, therefore it is a composite number. 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 plus 1 plus 5 is equal to 5 into 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 1 is equal to 5 into 1008 plus 1 is equal to 5 into 1009. 1009 cannot be factorized further. Therefore, the given expression has 5 and 1009 as its factors. Hence, it is a composite number. Question 7. There is a circular path around a sport field. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, while Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same. Suppose they both start at the same point and at the same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? Answer. It can be observed that Ravi takes lesser time than Sonia for completing one round of the circular path. As they are going in the same direction, they will meet again at the same time. When Ravi will have completed one round of that circular path with respect to Sonia, and the total time taken for completing this one round of circular path will be the LCM of time taken by Sonia and Ravi for completing one round of circular path respectively, i.e. LCM of 18 minutes and 12 minutes. 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3. And LCM of 12 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 and 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 is equal to 36. Therefore, Ravi and Sonia will meet together at the starting point after 36 minutes. Like, share, comment this video, subscribe this channel. Thank